Tallinn, Estonia, although for 6 months of the year is covered in snow, keeps its public transport running smoothly, unlike Britain, whereas the railways, planes and trains all just shut down the moment a speck of snow falls from the sky. 10 points to Estonia! The snow doesn't really seem to affect the locals much, as they just get on with their daily lives whilst the snowplows patrol the streets, just clearing it all. We went during their coldest month in February, and although the streets look like a horror image on front of a British tabloid paper stating massive headlines, since all the vehicles had to be fitted with winter tyres between October and April, and also since people there actually know how to drive in the snow, everything just ran smoothly. See, Britain? Learn. People already do it all around the world, you just need to pick it up. Buses and trams are pretty popular, they're clean, and they run pretty much everywhere, apart from in the old town where I don't think they're actually allowed to go. A ticket will cost you €2 in cash, and you actually have to buy it from the driver on the bus or tram itself. Tallinn don't actually have any machines where you can buy tickets from physically, like most other cities that we have visited, so you actually have two options. The first of all, you can download their app. What you have to do, you just download it, and then you can pay via credit card or PayPal and get a QR code ticket. So when you get on the bus, you scan this on their scanner, and then you scan it off when you get off the bus. This ticket will cost you €1. However, the downside to this is you can only pay via credit card or PayPal in euros, so if you don't have a card in euros, you may be charged a little bit of a fee. And secondly, as far as I can tell, you can't actually get any unspent money back onto your card or PayPal account. So just bear that in mind if you are planning on doing that. And the second option that you can do is buy a local transport card from one of the kiosks. They're just like mini-marts dotted everywhere throughout the city. I'll leave a link down below so you can check them out. But basically all you do is you pay €2 deposit, and then you just load money onto the card and use this card on the buses and trams. It will cost you €1.10 per journey, and you just tap it on and off. Simple as that. And at the end of your journey, you can supposedly get your deposit and any money back on the card from the airport kiosk desk. And yeah, you can probably guess where this is going. We were duped nearly €8 because they gave us our deposit back and then claimed there was no money left on the cards. And since the system only displays your last journey and only that, it's very hard to prove anything to them. And what they said to us when I asked what we can do is they were like, nothing. So my suggestion would be to go to this kiosk desk and ask how much money is left on the card, so they scan it through first, and then ask, can I have that money back plus my deposit? But anyway, lesson learned. As for the rest of the city, we didn't use any of the public transport side to get to and from the airport, we just walked everywhere. Even though we went in the heart of winter, the pathways are not that slippy, and if you dress properly for -10 weather, it's not that cold either. Take it from the locals, you don't need to dress like a Michelin puff man or something. Take base layers, take more layers, hats, scarf, glove, proper walking boots, and you'll be fine. You're not going to freeze to death. It's not the Arctic. Tallinn Central Bus Station also has a reasonably decent connection with other cities both in Estonia, in Russia, and also south to the rest of Europe as well. You can get one-way tickets to Riga or Pärnu or St. Petersburg starting at around €10 each. They also have a busy port, again with daily connections to both Russia and the rest of Europe, starting at around €50 for 2-person plus a car one way, or €30 for 2 people without a car. Estonian train lines do exist running into Tallinn, however they're not as commonly used since it's not as extensive as the road network, but you can still find one-way trips to Riga or St. Petersburg again for like €25 per person one way. However, the bus is usually cheaper. And finally, air travel is becoming a bit more popular since there are now budget airlines flying directly to Tallinn from the rest of Europe. We got a return flight from London Stansted for around £60 return, and this was pretty average for the time of year we went. Even in the heart of winter, they do have a fleet of snowplows and gritters clearing the airport at all times, so flights are rarely delayed, although they do de-ice the planes before you take off, so that's kind of a fun experience to see out the window if you can see it. We probably travelled Tallinn a little differently than most people would, since we did walk a lot in the snow, but that's just the way we wanted to travel and the way that we like to live. We're all about discovering alternatives if the common method in place doesn't suit us. So what would be your preferred method of travelling in Tallinn? Please let us know down in the comments below. Subscribe for new videos every Saturday and mid-weekly updates. We'll see you later.